Hi everyone, Lord Crew here, and welcome to my channel. So the topic for today is about War Meta for Weekend Rank Week 129. So without further ado, guys, let's proceed. So as you can see, guys, we already have the weekend rank result, and all of this information can be found in geodeck.com. And so currently now, for me, the second dominant deck for this weekend rank is War, guys. So last week, the number one or the dominant deck was like nature followed by war because in terms of number of players in the top 20. So currently now, I believe the number one meta for this week is the board wipe deck followed by war. Both war, especially war control, both meta has like a equivalent of seven players who handed to enter top 20. So there are like seven players who using board wipe deck and seven player who were using war control, and they all managed to enter the top 20. Unfortunately, the current rank one is Fuerte Dandy. He's a board vibe deck player, and followed by Lion King, who are war control. And there are like more player in top 10 managed using war control, guys, and they're like also like a. But I believe board wipe deck is the number one meta, followed by war control. So let's see like what is the deck composition for each war control deck. So the first one will be Lion King, who are currently ranked 2, guys. And as you can see, guys, this is like almost the same war control. The only difference like I noticed on this deck, guys, especially on the nerf. There like I believe 2 weeks ago there was like a nerf for war control, and there are like two cards that's been nerfed, guys. Archangel Bruiser, instead of having 3 health, like become 5-3, 3 health, now become 5-2, having a 2 health, guys. And then followed by another nerf of Soul Survivor. So instead of +5, it became now +3. But FYI, I noticed since last week and this week, people only replace Archangel Bruiser using Viking Longship, but people still using a Soul Survivor, guys. Because Soul Survivor, a good thing about War Control, technically they have like 4 cards used for AoE. That will be the Carnage Sweep and the Soul Survivor. So that's the main reason why War Control is still famous, guys. And as you can see, they're like taking up just like to buff Hector here. Like as you can see, Hector, he has like Blitz, Flank, Frontline, Niche, Protected, Twin Strike, and majority of all the creature he has composition there. He has like Protect, Blitz, Protect, Flank, Blitz, Twin Strike, Leech, Street Strike, Leech, Frontline. Just like to make sure on the later part of the game, Hector capable of all those ability. Okay, what additional tech that I noticed with Lion King, he replaced the Archangel Bruiser into Viking Longship. And traditionally, they're almost the same. There's no Knockbee Pillager, the three to cast treaty with Twin Strike and Leech. One thing I noticed, he added two Auric Rush. Usually, no, there are few players who use Auric Rush, guys, but this is like a good tech, especially if you want to destroy the All-Seeing Eye of Magic. War is having difficulty to killing the All-Seeing Eye because All-Seeing Eye has order, and board wipe. No, not that board wipe, but War has no ways or no spell damage to kill that one. So I believe that his tech that he's added here. He removed one of the Iron Tooth Goblin that used for removing relic and replace it with one Auric Rush. Added two Auric Rush, and there's no Knockbe Pillager, but almost like all same identical with the other board wipe deck. So that's like the difference. So as you can see, I don't have Magic Missile. My replacement for Magic Missile are a Blade of Sticks. But I believe if you want to get the full value of War Control, you must have Magic Missile here. But here, some player use Avatar War, but him is using strength in numbers. So that's the one thing. One that's by Lion King, followed by 8M West, another War Control. But him, as you can see, no Auric Rush. He has Iron Tooth Goblin. He does not have Knockbee Pillager, but he added two Raid Revealer. He replaced the Archangel Bruiser into one Viking Longship, and probably Instead of two, he add one and add additional raid revealer here. But technically, almost the same here, guys. Uh, he don't have any compare with him. He had no reverse chimera, guys. So he removed two reverse chimera, probably added Anas here, guys, and Anar of the Frozen, and same thing, almost same identical now with the two to cast, uh, one to cast, and three to cast, guys. So Jason has been added, guys, here. So the next war control, guys, is 5 and 6, guys. As you can see, there are more war control in the top 10. Uh, this deck composition almost same here. It's just added the guild enforcer, one enduring shield, guys, and he removed. This one, guys, a Nokbi pillager, and as you can see, he added only one forecasting cost here. The Viking longship, guys, and same thing. No Ravenous Chimera. He has an Avatar of War instead of a soul strength in numbers. So almost identical, same dual Soul Survivor, dual Carnage Whip. And when compared with the other one, this one has single source of Soul Survivor. The next one by Sifu. Two texts that I noticed added here are the Spiral Golem, guys, for 6 to cast. Same thing, strength in numbers, Hitacrus. He removed the Ravenous Chimera here for additional heal. He's relying on Nokbe Villager and Demogorgon Foliage here, guys. Balkas almost identical with, so the tie up, guys, are like either add additional 6 casting costs, replacing Nokbe Pillager, uh, or replacing Iron Tooth Goblin. Now he's just added a Spiral Golem here, guys, rather than have like Anas and the Ravenous Chimera, guys, here. So that's his tech up gear by Sifu. Another one by so the fifth one here, this unknown, this is called, okay. So another war, guys, now is on rank 9. Rank 9, another war by Romanovsky. And this, guys, is almost the same for everything except that he has like one Anar and one Aeneas. So he has like one Ravenous, guys, here. He removed one of the Nock V Pillager, guys. As you can see, only one 3 to cast. He removed Nokbi Pillager, guys, replaced with probably with Anas, and the Anar is one of replaced by one of the Soul Survivor. So some players two soul, he add one soul and one Anar here on his deck composition, guys. Now the rank 11, guys. 11. So another by the Madman, PST the Madman. So I believe this is like the traditional what I'm seeing, instead of like two, because on instead of like two Angel Bruiser, he replaced by Bike. So technically, because of the nerf, nobody using now in War Control the Angel Bruiser, guys. They're all using Viking Longship now. That's like update since the nerf, guys. He still, it does not have the Knockbee Pillager, guys. He replaced it with Raid Revealer, guys. So technically more protect, guys, rather than Leech, guys. So he has Demogorgon for Leech. He has no Ravenous Chimera, guys. He has like Aeneas here, guys, and still has two Soul Survivor and two Carnage. The rest are almost the same for all War Control, guys, as you can see. So another build by the Madman. The next Magic now, or the last one, guys, will be rank 17, guys. So on the rank 17, guys, so technically there are like 5 players on top 10, and there are like 2 players in top 11 to 20. And this one by Econ Whale, he's not just studying numbers, but he used Avatar of War, one Soul Survivor. He has Ritakus and Aeneas, and two Magic Missile. So he's still using Archangel Bruiser, guys, instead of the Viking Longship. And he has like Knockback Villager. He removed the Pyramid Warden and added more weapon, guys. And so two Warmonger Meat, two Enduring Shield, and so two Enduring Shield, two Leviathan Hunter, and two Magic Missile, guys. So that's what his tech. So he just replaced Pyramid Warden with Warmonger and added two more weapon here, guys. And Archangel Bruiser. So and he, one Soul Survivor. So that's like the his deck composition, guys. So that's it, guys. So uh, I believe War, even though dominated in top 10 compared with the board wipe deck, guys, board wipe deck on top 10 is only one, three. There are like three board wipe deck in top 10, and there are like five board war in the top 10, guys. But overall in the 20 rank, guys, there are like seven board wipe deck and seven war. Now, what's the difference? Okay, so as you can see, war now is the highest win rate, guys, total, even though they are like second in the popularity. Nature is the second, and they have like 32% in popularity. We can say nature is the meta, but because the main reason why nature is popular, guys, because of they're like cheaper compared with the other deck, especially compared with war and board wipe deck, guys. And as you can see, guys, this is 20% war. That's include well, frenzy aggro. So if we check the archetype, guys, the number one total win rate highest of them all are the board wipe deck, guys. They have like 65. The other war, this is comprised of like the war control. They are like 53% only compared with the board wipe deck. And as you can see, guys, there are like 12%. There are like more players who are playing other war where they're like a two like 2.5 in board wipe deck, guys. And as you can see, for me, board wipe deck dominate this week compared with war. It's just because like they're like a sudden increase in popularity. Usually board wipe deck are below 2%, like 1.9 or 1.8. There are like more people playing board wipe deck, especially there was like a even though especially when they declared that there will be a sleep 2.0, it was like canceled. Geo developer mentioned that they will never implement sleep 2.0 that technically targets board wipe deck, but the problem is board wipe deck has only two cards that using sleep. That's the siren of the grave. So it was like a good idea, but it will affect more the deception rather than the board wipe deck. And as you can see, guys, last week the dominant deck as nature. Nature has uh, uh, more players who entered the top 20. Nature followed by war, guys. But because there are lots of war nature, guys, that's the main reason why board wipe deck increased, because board wipe deck is has like a super high chance versus nature, guys, as you can see here, 77% and 76% in nature. So if your goal if you want like a deck that has like high chance win of nature, guys, board wipe deck is number one. So if you see, if you're like other war, your win rate versus nature are like only 50%, guys, as you can see here. 54 with the gen, 50% with the other nature, and big beast 55. Compare with the board wipe deck was 76, 77, and 73. And that's the main reason why board wipe deck has a bigger increase of win rate now, guys. Okay, so that's it. Thank you guys for watching. If you have like question, suggestion, kindly leave a comment. And if you like the video, please subscribe and like. And see you next week. And thank you for watching. Bye.